Thank you guys for being here today. Today, we will discuss the Holocaust Museum, whose existence is in question in Indonesia. Group A is the team, the support the Holocaust Museum, and Group B who reject it. Team A, please introduce yourself.
Hello guys, my name is Priscilla Nanakunya with student ID number 19180142.
My name is Dea Dewanti Maharani with student ID number 19190101. Team B, please introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Ivan Febriani Sugi with student ID number 19180144.
Hello everyone, my name is Steven Sasairawan with student ID number 1918-0213. Before we begin, let's first understand what the Holocaust is. The Holocaust, or Shoah, is the tragic event of the genocide of the Jews carried out by Nazi Germany troops led by Adolf Hitler, which occurred during the Second World War. The incident occurred in 1941 and 1945. The incident claimed the life of as many as 6 million Jews in Europe, which at the time was being occupied by Germany.
After the Holocaust in 1945, when Anglo-American and Soviet troops entered the concentration camp, the fourth pilot of forced and human ages, which became born, and they were missed by the Nazis. The troop also found Jews and non-Jews survivors. The challenge of rebuilding their life is immense.
After that, many still survived from the jails who were afraid to access to return to Europe. First, because they are still victims of trauma in most of the world. Some survivors will remind the safety of the soul. Other Jews refugees in Europe emigrate as displaced persons of flight to Canada, Australia, New Zealand, Western Europe, Mexico, South America, South Africa, and immigrate to Israel.
The Holocaust Museum, which was founded in Indonesia, is located in the Synagoge Sear Hassamayim, Tonanando, Minahasa Regency, North Sulawesi. The museum was inaugurated on January 27, 222, which was founded by an Indonesian citizen of Jewish blood named Yafuk Baruch. This Holocaust Museum is the first in Southeast Asia. The museum was established in memory of the grandmother who was a victim of the Holocaust.
As we all know, Indonesia is a country that actively supports and fights for the independence of Palestine. The existence of this museum will also disappoint a lot of people. The Palestinian people, our own people, as well as other countries that equally fighting and support the Palestinian independence. Because Indonesia will also consider flirting, because it proves the establishment of the Jewish Holocaust Museum. And Palestine will definitely be very disappointed. The Indonesian people who have been defending Palestine will also be disappointed, not to mention the risk of controversy.
I don't agree with Team B. In fact, the Holocaust itself was a genocidal tragedy against the Jews based on the Nazi imagination, which worried that there was a Jewish conspiracy to control the world. But why go through killing innocent people? They kill children, pregnant women, and the elderly.
I don't agree with Team A, which said this Zionist did not commit the exact same crime as the Nazi. It is true that the victims of the Holocaust were the Jews, but now it is the Jews who at is Nazi and torture the Palestinians.
Our response to the statement from Timbe. Is it true that they did the same things as the Nazi did? However, I think about how the people left behind and the survivor of the tragedy felt. Back then, none of them are people behind what is of the current government of Israel. What their kids and grandchildren did. After all, the reason the Holocaust Museum was built in Minnesota is to commemorate the family of his grandmother, who was one of the victims of the Holocaust, and because of the growing anti-Jewish attitude in Indonesia, racism and hatred is not tolerated at all.
I agree that there is sympathy for the victims, but that is not the only thing that deserves to be discussed. The museum can also be momentum for politics at the global level for Israel to want Indonesia to open Israel diplomatic relations. Many also oppose the establishment of the Museum Indonesia, one of which is the general chairman of the Majelis Ulama Indonesia in the field of foreign relations, who stated that he could hurt the feelings of the Palestinian people who they know that we support Indonesia independence.
But it is clear that the initial purpose of establishing this museum is also as a form of education by providing information about the history of the Holocaust. And also, we can say that every Jews are part of the abuse and colonialism that happen right now. Research show that a lot of Jews, either alive in Israel or outside, are not supporting the government and cursing the act that happened. It is for the greater good of a lot of people, as it could remind everyone to not make the same mistake. Those who don't remember the past is cursed to repeat it, as the saying goes.
If the purpose of the presence of this museum is to instill historical education, it would be more suitable if this museum displays prehistory objects during the independence of Indonesia or objects used by the fighters for the homeland, because it is more related to the history of the Indonesian nation. If what is development is historical education, the Holocaust that not met the history of the Indonesian nation has nothing to do with Indonesia.
My opinion, this activity is more focused on social, cultural activities from the Jewish community in Indonesia and from the local wisdom of the people of North Sulawesi. There is no problem whatsoever because the only respect is at the culture and not religion. The governor of North Sulawesi has also given permission not only the museums, but also for the synagogue for the Jews people to pray. The people in North Sulawesi also accept it wholeheartedly. In fact, The founder of Hasidic admitted that he was disappointed with the MUI and PKS rejections of Holocaust museums. After all, the Holocaust museums only show photos of the history of the Holocaust and will be on display until January 27, 2023.
In the end, me and my partner still thought that the establishment of the Holocaust Museum would cause greater controversy and could bring a negative side to the field of Indonesian foreign policy, which actively support Palestinian independence and hurt the feelings of the Indonesian people and Palestinians. Team A still thinks that the establishment of the Holocaust Museum can be an experience for all of us, including young people who want to know about history and a reminder to not repeating the same mistake as our ancestors.
There are a lot debate about the existence of the museum itself, either supporting the museum or demanding it to be closed. But it is not our part as society to decide its fate. We can only give our voice sanction, but the one who can decide it are the Indonesian government. And so this is discussion is over. We from group 1 say thank you and apologize for any mistake during discussion.